Hello and welcome back, PES fans, to the first leg of the Champions League quarter-finals. Thank you for your patience. You shall be rewarded just after you like and subscribe and ride the cliche of ringing the bell. Well, it's the fixture that was the curtain raiser in Liverpool's Champions League winning campaign 2 years ago. Roberto Firmino scored the match-winning goal on that night, and tonight he starts once again. And 16 years ago, on the road to Istanbul, at this stage in the competition, Liverpool thwarted Juventus in a thrilling 2-1 victory, which paved the way for Liverpool to participate in the greatest Champions League final of all time. Can they stake a claim in returning to that stadium here tonight against Paris Saint-Germain, last season's runners-up? Held in towards Thiago, but it's read by Marquinhos. Robertson loops it in for Firmino to bring it down. Now Mane takes a fatal touch. Firmino lays it off to Salah. Turbulent start at the Kop end. And Marquinhos redeems himself for the initial confusion with a vital block. Icardi only has Neymar to his support to the left of him. Now he's backed up by Kurzawa. Icardi flicks it on for Mbappe at the far post, who hits the post. The Argentinian and the Brazilian, Icardi and Fabinho. It's a stalemate between them two, but Mbappe is trying to claim the glory. Icardi wins it, knocks it down for Neymar. Neymar returns it. Icardi! It's a proposition for Alisson, of which Brazil's #1 goalkeeper rejects. Mane is back to the captain, Jordan Henderson. Excellent pass to Alexander Arnold, and Firmino just misses it, goes down, stays down. And the sprung moves to Henderson. Liverpool reset the attack once again. Here's Robertson again. The ball is absorbed. And Henderson squanders the volley. Firmino, a match winner 2 years ago. Oh, Mane slipped at the crucial second. Everybody's favourite animation in the midst of a goal-scoring opportunity. Robertson, first time ball in, is cleared away, nearly beheading Salah with the overhead kick. And play is alive. Here's Robertson again. Henderson square. Mane keeps going. Paris still can't get rid of the ball. Salah tries to open his body up for a trademark strike, cutting inside. Robertson whips a frenzy one in. Salah back heels into the mixing bowl for Roberto Firmino. He scores the last goal at Anfield 2 years ago, and the first one here in 2021. Now is 2005 happening all over again. A dismal league performance, subverted by excellent form in Europe. Sometimes with Liverpool you would never know things were falling apart domestically. Mane escapes to Rafa Paredes. It's carried on to Firmino. What a turn, is so unlucky. Di Maria. Kurzawa, early cross in, and Mbappe is not tall enough. We're now played here at Anfield. And what could be another famous European night as that pass goes wayward. And Marquinhos with yet another error. Might come back to bite him, it's Salah, and the shot is blocked. Florenzi doesn't clear his lines, and Mane has converted. And Liverpool have a nice 2-goal cushion to take to Paris with them. And yet again, a victim of modern football, the explicit urge from coaches insisting their players play the ball out from the back rather than hoofing it up the pitch and dealing with it another day. And Van Dijk stands no chance, outrunning Mbappe. Look at him go! Kylian trying to kill it! Neymar! Oh, directly at his countryman, into his lap. All Paris needs is that invitation back into the game via the score sheet. That's a lovely one again to Mbappe, who keeps running it outwards, a direct hitter. Alisson, just a smidge more power. Just another little squeeze on the accelerator, and that's blasting into the top corner from Mbappe. Neymar running onto the loose ball, which Matip has now decided to yield and take up his zone, which left Icardi exposed against Van Dijk. Liverpool's defence taking issue with the pace of Paris. They themselves are forgetting their lines on centre stage. Verratti with a lunge to Mbappe. Here's Keane. First time flick on. Oh, an excellent return. And again, a goal that deserves to be recorded in the passage of time. Excellent interplay from Paris Saint-Germain. Surely a goal is coming and cooking. Corner is a deep one. It's brought down by Icardi. Verratti. Could have been a sensational volley. Verratti links up with Julien Draxler. And Mbappe. Oh, he's leapfrogged Robertson. And Mbappe is having a bad day. Some things never changed, just as it was the last time these two teams met at Anfield, and the last time Liverpool made their journey to Istanbul at this stage in the competition is Liverpool 2, Paris Saint-Germain 0. We may as well remain on this tiny exiled island from the European Union as Manchester City host Bayern Munich in a mouth-watering clash at the Etihad. Manchester City legend Sergio Aguero and his legendary hat-trick is what separated these two sides the last time they met in 2014. Since then, Bayern Munich have won the Champions League, and Manchester City still haven't come close. What a statement they could make tonight by beating the current European champions in Manchester. Atletico pushes it back forward to Gnabry. Excellent strength to stay on his feet. Gnabry! He finds the wrong side of the goal net. Hernandez. Koeman. Now Stones is coming across, but it's too little too late. And it's going to be a free kick, and it's going to be John Stones who will be booked. It was an off-camera incident, so let's take a look. It's just late contact, but Koeman's gone down like he's burning alive. Lewandowski to deliver. Oh, it's been flicked on, it's been prodded in by Goretzka. In just over 5 minutes, the European champions already have Manchester City wobbling their legs with an early haymaker, and it comes as a result of a controversial free kick. It's actually accidentally knocked on by Bernardo Silva, which left Ederson and everyone else totally unprepared as he tries to scoop it over his own goal net and he fails. De Bruyne. Sterling back to Rodri. Rodri from range. Comfortable catch for Neuer. Goretzka with a perfect through pass to Lewandowski. Lewandowski pulls it back to Goretzka. And none of it matters. It's going to be a penalty just when it seemed. Ederson pulled off a heroic save. But it's Ake who's brought down the Champions League top goal scorer. Leaves it late to lunge. Now Lewandowski to turn his 8-goal tally into 9 to match the number on the back of his shirt. Robert Lewandowski, the unsung goal-scoring superhero, never gets the credit recognition that Ronaldo and Messi sometimes get unsolicited. There's a chance for De Bruyne. Oh, he flicks it into the area for Sergio Aguero, just as he did in 2014. Has scored past Manuel Neuer, and Manchester City are back into this quarter-final tie. Tolisso. Directly to Lewandowski. He's surrounded by what must be about 6 blue shirts. And Lewandowski almost squeezes off a wonder goal, but Ederson's not having it. Goretzka. Koeman. Lewandowski. Muller is there for support in the middle, but Robert Lewandowski doesn't need it. We know Sergio Aguero was a small man, but Robert Lewandowski makes him look like a minor bump in the road. His goal immediately cancelled out by a Bavarian comet. 10 maddening goals for Lewandowski. What a strike to reach double digits with. Aguero cuts to inside. Alaba pulls it back to De Bruyne. Silva. Oh, he knocks it on first time to Sterling and nearly springs the surprise on Manuel Neuer. Genius vision from the Portuguese playmaker. Here is Silva. Aguero. Sterling's in the middle, trying to cut across and angle his run. But it's pushed aside by Manuel Neuer. Swatted away. There's a break for Bayern Munich, and Koeman Surging down the centre, Stone stands no chance of catching up. It's all down to Ruben Diaz to match up with Lewandowski, but Edison. It's Tolisso. Gnabry wins out that pass between him and Ake. Gnabry, how on earth for Bayern Munich? Not 4, not 5 goals ahead of Manchester City. It's not so much a great save, it's just another unbelievable miss. It's dropped to Pavard, looking for a spectacular goal to send the fans home happy. It's a Manchester City corner, De Bruyne. Oh, and he's whipped it in for Rodri to ease the burden on that goal-scoring scoreboard. It's all Manchester City can do now. Just hope to reduce that goal difference, because Bayern's away goals are already a tall mountain. We're into stoppage time, and Bayern Munich showing no signs of slowing down. Here's Kimmich. Well, it all started as a fun night for the visitors. Manchester City have barely put the pressure now on Bayern Munich as they travel to Germany. It's Manchester City 2, Bayern Munich 3. The secondary champions of Europe, Sevilla host the runners-up of the 2017 competition, the kings of the Europa League. Sevilla reacquainted with Cristiano Ronaldo once again, only this time it's not in a white uniform of their domestic rivals Real Madrid. Instead it's in the black and white stripes, or in this case the navy blue of Juventus. It was a wobbly previous round for both sides. Let's not mistake the desire of both clubs, of whom have unfinished business in Europe. Bernardeschi galloping across the face of the box, and Rabiot has his strike tipped up into the sky by Bono for a free fall. It's Chiesa who picks up the scraps of a tap-in. And just as it was in Manchester, it's a fast start in the third quarter final, in the third minute. Juventus benefit from a scrappy goal. Nobody in a white shirt seems able to wipe the hard drive and clear the ball. Rakitic rendezvous. Pescadero. Campos. Doesn't cut inside, instead goes for the immediate cross on Oniziri, and it's going to be a penalty kick. No! Oh, it's deemed an impediment on Rabiot by Oniziri. Suso keeping the momentum alive from Oniziri's loose ball. And Campos returns it back to Suso. Oh, and he's rifled it past Szczesny. Less than 10 minutes played, 2 goals, 1 apiece between Sevilla and Juventus. Suso once again the thorn in the side of Juventus, only in different colours. Does exceptionally well to hold his nerve, wait for the support from Campos, only for it to return to him. Blinding strike. Danilo given plenty of space to whip in the cross towards Morata at the far post. Rabiot. Oh, he licks his lips for a volley. Unable to keep it much lower. Jordan goes out wide, spreads the play to Suso. Slams on the brakes, cuts inside, goes back to Jordan. Rakitic in the centre, hits it first time, and it's splayed by Szczesny. Unfortunately for the Polish goalkeeper, it's a direct hit. Campos this time getting across on the favoured right foot. Soaked up by Juventus, who are playing very dangerously hit. Hesitant to clear the lines, and De Ligt is going to feel the pressure of Oniziri. Oh, and it's come back to haunt them. Well, I suppose that's what you get when you're coached by Pirlo. The necessity to pass your way out of danger. And it's clear the room is filling with smoke. And then Oniziri cuts to the chase and fills the living space with fire and flames. Juventus have been burnt from their own incompetence. Can Chiesa go from goal scorer to provider? Morata ensures that's not going to happen anytime soon. Oniziri, Campos, oh, and that's flicked over the goal. The back of the dome of the captain, Bonucci. Chiesa throws it to the feet of Cuadrado. Luckily Bentancur backs him up there. Fernando's lost it to Morata. Fernando through to Ronaldo. Oh, and he slides it underneath the armpit of Bono. And Juventus capitalising on the complacency of Seville. Juventus fighting fire with fire, returning the favour of the manner in which they conceded their own goal. Navas fires it up the line to Suso. Perfect cross, and then Izeri lets it go to waste. Only 1 minute to be added on. Surely the last roll of the dice for Juventus. Bernardeschi is trying to push it through to Ronaldo. He's battling with Gomez. He goes down. And Sergio Gomez is already on the yellow card. And he will be banned from the second leg in Turin. Red card for Red Sox. Sergio Gomez gives in and commits the professional foul on Ronaldo. Ronaldo, oh, and he can't clear the wall. Free kick conversion rate really suffering since joining Juventus. Well, it was hardly the showcase of dark horses. However, a couple of scrappy goals have favoured Juventus and their away goal ratio. It's Seville 2, Juventus 2. Another chapter in the famous Madrid Derby to be written in the books for the first time since their meeting in Madrid in 2016. The final game of that Champions League season that went down to the wire via a penalty shootout. A derby that deserves to take place in the cathedral of the Bernabeu under construction. The current domestic leaders, Atletico Madrid, set foot in the new White House of the current domestic champions. The first steps towards the semi-finals to be taken here. Kroos takes the ball from Marcelo, and Toni Kroos leaves a dent in the post. There's a rude awakening for Atletico. He actually hits the corner of the goal frame. It's a surprise the ball doesn't burst on that sharp point. Very deep subsequent corner coming in. Asensio can't make use of it, but Vinicius will keep it alive. Odriozola, Benzema's cancelled out. Asensio on the volley. Lamar waiting for an option to open up. Bit of a static front line from Athletic. Courtois catches out João Felix. Asensio running onto the loose ball now. Shrugs off Lodi. Odriozola overlaps with a good cross in. Bent in towards Vinicius. It's palmed away by Oblak. Excellent save. That's a strong header. It's over the head of Modric. It's Felix. Felix with a crafty ball to Correa, who does make it before Marcelo does. I think everybody in the ground expected Marcelo to get a little tap on this, but Correa has other ideas. Asensio, good footwork, keeps the pressure on to Odriozola. Benzema! Odriozola feeds it down the line to Modric. Drills it across the face of goal. Finds an interception by Trippier. Knocks it back into the path of Kroos! Goal! And just as he does in Bergamo, Toni Kroos treats us to another trailblazer of a goal. This time is on hallowed home turf against their bitter city rivals. It doesn't get any better than this. Odriozola with the stretch of a lifetime knocks it to Toni Kroos, who puts the lives of his teammates in the trust of that left boot. Modric strutting on. Vinicius has to come back to claim it. Poke through to Benzema. Benzema earns another corner for Madrid 7 minutes before the end of the first half. Oblak has been kept more than busy. Casemiro takes too long to release, and now Pereira smells the blood. Poaches it from him. Big ball over the top to Suarez, who stands his ground, gets past Toni Kroos. It's Suarez one-on-one, and he can't keep it down. He was begging for a top corner blast. Lodi to keep the play alive. There's another chance for Atletico. Lamar with a genteel cross into the box. Oh, and it bounces up off the crossbar. Atletico keeping Madrid on their toes. Felix, surely a give and go to Lodi. Koke, lead off to Torreira. And Torreira's trying to drill it. Overcompensates with the lace of his boots. 15 minutes remaining. It's an early cross from Trippier. Oh, it's caught by Felix on the volley. Perfect reflexes from Courtois. This could have been a great goal out of nothing. Driven past for Trippier, turns Ramos inside out. Trippier! Atletico banging on the back door of Madrid. It's Trippier's corner. Oh, that was nearly a fiasco from Asensio. Marcelo to his countryman Vinicius down the line. He's got a ton of space. So it's Benzema. Oh, he strikes it lucky. just like that, out of nowhere, Real Madrid have the 2-goal cushion to take with them to the other side of the city. In a fortnight's time, the overcommitment from Atletico seeking that last-minute away goal. Atletico attempting to quench their thirst for an equaliser has now been dehydrated by Benzema. Kroos stretches it to Vinicius, and this could be disaster for Atletico as Benzema gets around on black. 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes from Coco, Karim Benzema. A scoreline that doesn't reflect the competitive nature of this derby. Now Atletico face a deep, deep debt as they return to the Metropolitano. That's a way to close out the first legs of the Champions League with a thrilling 3-0 victory from Real over their city rivals Atleti. It's Real Madrid 3, Atletico 0. And now the crucial bar has been set in the first leg of the Champions League quarter-finals. With the exception of maybe Atletico, nobody is truly written off. But how about the Lewandowski principle? 10 goals for the Body Bobby. So it's over to you, the PES fans, the viewers. What's your predictions for the second legs of the Champions League? Can Atletico overturn that dreadful 3-0 debt? Will Liverpool pay the price in Paris? And will Manchester City murk in Munich? Whatever happens, thank you for watching.